Hello, this is an AtlasHR onboarding tutorial where we're going to cover the first part of most onboarding checklist, which is the personal information update or the employee information update. So I've selected that item here on the left, and this might be, like I said, it might be labeled personal information update or employee info update or something to that effect. But this is where you're going to fill in some of the gaps of information that your employer has on file. So when you were hired, they entered some basic information, such as your name and probably your address, things like that. But they need a little more information to complete your employee profile. So you're going to click on this link here. Again, this might say employee info or personal information update, so go ahead and click it. And you'll come to a screen that looks like this. So the actual fields that your employer has in here might vary a little bit. They might want a little bit more or a little less information from you. This date up at the top here, you can just leave that alone. So just jump down here, confirm that your name is spelled correctly, confirm that your social security number is correct. That's very important for your tax forms at the end of the year, and your address and any other information that is required with a red asterisk. Make sure that you have populated those fields, or if they were already populated with information, make sure that that information is correct. So obviously something like this would be clearly a placeholder, so you might want to update the cell phone number with an actual number. So let me scroll down to the bottom here. The bottom section is account contacts. So this is where you would add an emergency contact. So most employers want at least one emergency contact on file. In order to do that, you would click the add button over here on the right hand side. So I'll click that, and it pops up a screen where I can add in various types of contacts. So not just emergency contacts, but that's what we'll do in this case. So I'm going to click emergency, and maybe I want to make this my primary contact. And I'm just going to put in a name like Jane Doe, and we'll say spouse. And when you select the type of contact, it highlights in red the information that is required. So let's see if this is okay. Okay, so it didn't make me put in a cell phone number or an email, but you'd probably want to put in some type of contact information for an emergency contact. So I've completed everything in this section. It all looks good. It's everything I need. So I'm going to I can click save if I want to stay here and keep working on this. But if I'm done, I click submit and click OK. And then you'll see it all grays out because it's submitted that information for processing. And then my next step here is to come back here and click the back arrow to return to the checklist. So now you can see there's a green check next to this item because I have completed it, and I can move on to the next step. So that concludes our quick run through of the personal information update. Thanks.